I had a chance, Sister Tanya and I, who's in the back with my table, who has been my companion on so many of these trips, we had a chance to travel to Cambodia. Now, last year I lectured in Thailand twice, and I was told that from Bangkok, Thailand, I could go to Cambodia or Vietnam for very little money. So I couldn't wait to come back because I knew that Cambodia in ancient times had been inhabited by a group of brothers and sisters called the Khmers, a name which sounds a lot like Kemet. And I had only known two black folk, two Africans who had been there, and I couldn't wait to go. This is the largest temple in Cambodia. And what you see around here is a moat that's supposed to represent the oceans of the world. And then this outer wall is supposed to represent the mountains of the world. And then this inner sanctuary is called Mount Meru, is supposed to represent the home where the gods dwelled. Now let me show you a little bit about that next. Now this is the next level. And you climb up there, it's very steep, and it was very wet. It was the rainy season. And I could see a few tourists, a few white folks. I was waiting for a white person to fall. Okay? Unfortunately, that did not happen. So I went up there anyway. So you've seen the outer layer, and then this is the next layer, and then you get to the very top next, and that's how they worship God. I believe, brothers and sisters, until we are prepared to worship God in our own image, that we're not prepared for the revolution. We're not ready to embrace that. Next. And these are some of my favorite photographs. I was able to take most of these pictures myself. Some of the pictures that you see will come from books and postcards. Some of them I actually photographed. And you can see, go to the next one, how this tropical rainforest has enshrouded these Africoid temples. You see, in most cases, even the nose is knocked off. That reminds you of Egypt, doesn't it? Somebody should do a project just on missing noses. That should be a research project. Now, you can see down there an entranceway that leads to another city. Now, this civilization is called Angkor, which means the capital. And inside of Angkor is a place called Angkor Thom, not Uncle Tom, Angkor Thom. And let me show you what you see inside Angkor Thom next. First, you see this mass of ruins, and if you look very closely, you can see these monumental African faces next. Like that one. Hundreds of them. Brown stone, full lips, broad noses, black people. Next. Look at that one. Now, these are my own pictures. I'm very proud of them. Hundreds of them. But you don't see them in a book unless we write the books. Next. This is in the capital. This is in the largest Buddhist temple in the capital of Cambodia. Look at the hair, bronze skin. Next. And this is what has happened to most of those statues. Now in Egypt, we see the noses knocked off. In Cambodia, the entire head has been decapitated. Thousands of statues like that. Next. Now, this is a photograph that I took. We were in the countryside. The farther into the countryside you go, the blacker the people get. I asked our tour guide, I said, do you have anybody that looks like me? He said, what do you mean? I mean black like me, with hair like mine. He says, we have people much blacker than you, with hair much frizzier than yours. I said, where are they? That's where I want to go. And they pointed to a hill in the background, and apparently the hill is ringed with landmines, and is dominated by the political group called the Khmers, so you can't go there unless you want to get blown up. All over the country, you see people with missing arms and missing legs. But I was told that they were trying to clear that out, and in a short period of time, people would be able to visit. So in year after next, I want to take a group of brothers and sisters over there. Next. Now, these are some of the children. This is a typical person in this part of Cambodia today. Now, I don't know if you want to argue if these people are Africoid, but that brown skin is unmistakable. And the children were absolutely adorable. Most of them are orphans. Their parents have been killed by the Khmer Rouge. Everybody hates the Khmer Rouge, or at least says they do. This is a political movement that took over Cambodia about 1975. Next. That sister could fit very comfortably in UAM. They would have no problem letting her in the door. Next. And after that, I had a chance to visit Thailand. And all of these Africoid images abound. Next.